So hey, what's up guys, right, Box here and welcome to a brand new episode of MotoGP 19. This time we're going to be heading in and doing a race at Aragon. It is this weekend. It is in fact today. I'm recording this on Saturday, but Sunday when you're watching this video, it is actually the Spanish Grand Prix at Aragon today. So I'm going to do a bit of a race there, 6 laps around the Spanish Grand Prix circuit. I will be doing it as Quartararo, the unstoppable Frenchman at the minute. He's doing an absolutely fantastic job. I mean, he's just like, he's doing really good at the minute. He looks to be the only one that could probably stop Marquez now in this era of MotoGP. Valentino isn't able to do anything about Marc Marquez, unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say it. Valentino Rossi is probably past his sell-by date. I mean, he's still going to be putting in solid performances, and I hope he does get one more win before he inevitably will retire in a season or two's time, I think. So Quartararo is going to be the protege, and hopefully he can stop Marquez in the coming season, stick him on a factory Yamaha. Quartararo will do amazing things, so I'm looking forward to that. But Marquez is now, he will be trying to break Rossi's record of the total championships. But yeah, anyway, that's a story for another day. I'm going to get into this race at Aragon, and we're going to be heading from the back for a 6-lapper here. So hopefully it's a good Grand Prix. I've seen the qualifying results, haven't seen qualifying. So the starting grid is Marquez, Quartararo, Vinales, and then I think it's Miller actually. If I just check, yeah, Miller, Espargaro on the Aprilia. So a solid run from the Aprilia there. Rossi 6th, so good second row for him. And Iannone 11th on the Aprilia. So Aprilia heading upwards in the world of MotoGP. I'm going to whack on a hard rear tyre, a medium front tyre. Been using that combo a lot in our career mode. So hopefully it works for the Yamaha here. And look at that, double hards from Valentino, Petrucci, Dovi and Marquez. Marquez not pole position here, Dovi doing much better. So let's do this then. Dovi only qualified in 10th in the actual qualifying, so that's pretty interesting. Right, let's see what we can do. I've been playing a lot of FIFA 20 at the minute, so I'm not used to motorbike games, I'm used to football games. So let's see. Obviously, you know, his performance won't be replicated here today, just because the game's not been updated. Anyway, P13, well, we've lost out a few positions there coming to turn number 2. On the curb in a little bit there, Quartararo underneath of the Pramac, and on to the back of Vinales in the factory bike. I think if Rossi wasn't retiring, we lost out to the Pramac there. If Rossi wasn't retiring, I don't know if he is retiring at the end of the season. I think he's in contract for another year, but Vinales' seat wouldn't be safe. If Valentino was a lot younger, then Vinales would be the one to go, but I think Quartararo would be the one to place Valentino Rossi. Look how wide we're running. Like I say, I've been playing football games, not MotoGP lately, so you're going to have to excuse me on this opening lap while we get used to the physics again. Oh my god. Oh, the Tech 3 there. And I must say, Aragon is probably one of my least favourite circuits. I'm pretty slow at this circuit as well, so let's see how we get on. P14 on the Petronas Yamaha. Bit deep there into that chicane. Go onto this back straight, get the bike turned as fast as we can, pop that front end down, and try and hunt down Rabat for 13th place. So we won again the top 10. Really, in real life, Quartararo will be heading for a podium, at least. Around the final corner, Dovi sets fastest lap of the Grand Prix then. Petrucci following closely, so DUCATI very quick round here on the game. But in terms of real life, DUCATI not doing too well at the actual Aragon Grand Prix. Rins in second, trying to get between the DUCATIs then. If he will find himself in a DUCATI sandwich. Here we go on Rabat. We're going to get through on him nice and easy. Like I said, take a lap or so just to get used to the game again. try and cover off Rabat, who's actually pushing me through turn 5. So obviously I'm going to go a lot quicker through turn 5. Heading into turn 6 then, try and get the braking done out wide. I'm not sure where you brake around here actually. Flick it back in, now we're going to be on the hunt for Zarco on the factory KTM bike there. Should be able to close him down. A bit cautious into this chicane, but Rabat's still at bay. Not pushing too hard at this stage in the Grand Prix. Once we build some temperature into our tyre as well, that will help out a lot. Here we go on Zarco. Braking, we're closing them in. Closing him down now. Vinales is in 11th, so Yamaha struggling on the game. Here we go underneath for Zarco. Flick it back at turn 15. Gonna have to try and keep Zarco at bay, although it shouldn't be too difficult. Now we need to push onto the back of the factory Yamaha then. Tip it in, meet our apex nicely. Dovi with fastest lap of the race again. Rins is in between him and Petrucci. Crutchlow 4th, Rossi 5th, and Marquez 6th. I'd have expected Marquez to do a little bit better around here. We're on the 3rd lap now, so after this lap we will be halfway through the race. So we want to try and pull the pin a little bit and catch up to these guys as we're messing up sector 1 a little bit, but still gaining on the back of Maverick Vinales here. Morbidelli, our teammate, is there as well, so we're definitely where we want to be now. And anything more is an improvement for Yamaha. A little bit wide for turn 7 there. Pull it back though. Get back on track. The AI can push it a little bit better than I can through that 2nd sector. First sector though, we're absolutely on it. Bike feels nice and stable though. Obviously not as quick as the full factory one, but it's feeling stable, which I'm pleased about. Oh, look at the run through there. We've used Maverick as a brake. Oh my god, that was crazy through there. Can we line up alongside? We run it deep. Missed our braking zone a little bit. We're going to try and cut it to the inside, which doesn't work out for us too well. But we're still on track then. And let's see, right, after this lap, after this corner, we'll be halfway through the race, so we're going to have to start pushing it now. Look at the run through the final corner. Absolutely murk Vinales and Morbidelli. Here we go, through on both Yamahas. I will take that for now. Into turn number 1, going to be hunting down Nakagami on the last year's Honda that Crutchlow rode. That's why we're seeing the upward performance of Nakagami compared to last year. He obviously is a top rider, but the bike helps a lot. Just about keep it in the track limits there. Well, I don't, but just about get away with it, I should say. Who's next? Miller's next. Coming around that awful turn 7, which I can't get right, and Nakagami's lining us up the inside, but he isn't quite able to. I'm going to bomb it on the brakes, and up the inside is Nakagami, but this is going to make a nice screenshot for the thumbnail here, actually. Back to it then. So we unpause it. Nakagami actually comes through. I'm going to come back on him though, side by side with Nakagami. We're going to find a way through, hold it through turn 10, out the final corner, then at turn 17, look how wide we go. Marquez sets fast lap of the race. He is now on an upward charge, trying to get onto the podium. We're going to chuck it into turn number 1 and try and hunt down Miller, and then I think it might be Mir in 7th on that Suzuki. Return, sector 1, we're so strong. We're going to get through on Miller. Oh, it's going to come straight back at us. We weren't able to hold it. Rossi is in a battle with Crutchlow at the minute, so we could be on to take top Yamaha spot. We've only got this lap and the next lap to do it though. I'm going to make sure these last 2 laps are our best laps of the race. Running it nicely through the chicane, and Crutchlow's backing everyone up nicely as well, which is helping us out a little bit. Through turn 10, Miller's going to pick the bike up and squirt out of there with that Ducati power. I'm going to try to go with him. Late as we can on the brakes into turn 12. Hit the apex better this time. Tyres are feeling good, and now we're going to go up the inside of Miller. That was very aggressive there. We run deep. Miller's going to come straight back at us if we're not careful. Pick the bike up and straighten up, and Miller's back through. Miller's not having any of that, but we'll get a bit of a better run. But the Ducati power is now starting to kick in. We got some slipstream. Brake as late as we can. Try and get underneath of Miller. Look at that. Good job there. And now P8 final lap time. 50.5. I don't know what the fastest lap of the race is. I know it's in the 50s. So we're up on our pace up the inside of Mir as well. Aggressive into turn 1. Move him out of our way. And we could be on for 5th place if we play our cards right. Valentino and Crutchlow in a bit of a battle. Oh, Crutchlow blocks us a bit. Trying it around the outside of the Brit. Look at the run we're getting. Start to close in on Crutchlow on that Honda. Good turn of pace come the end of the Grand Prix. Flick it up the inside. It's a bit tight through there. Couldn't do that. We couldn't get the bike turned as quickly as he can on his Honda. But it's nice and stable, this Petronas Yamaha, actually. It's one thing I've noticed, especially compared to the main Yamaha. The main Yamaha is a bit wild. It's obviously a bit quicker as well, but a bit wild compared to this very planted Petronas Yamaha satellite bike, which is nice. And who's this lonely Ducati we could have caught up to if we had another couple of laps. The rear's starting to get a bit out of shape. Marquez seems to be in a safe 3rd place. We're probably in a safe 5th place. Petrucci's definitely going to be 4th, but who's going to win? Dovi or... who is it? Rins? Rins, I think. Chuck it into the final corner. Nice and safe. Oh, a bit wide through there, and I can hear Crutchlow. We're on a different line, and he clipped us there, and here we go. Keep ahead of Cal Crutchlow just about. I think we beat him. Oh, I was too cautious into the final corner, and in the end we do get 5th place, so a solid result there from us. 150.3 was Dovi's fastest time, and Rins Marquez into the 49s. We did 50.5, so good result from us. So I hope you guys do enjoy the actual Grand Prix today. Let me know what you thought of it down below in the comments, and for now I will see you guys in the next one.